Oh boy, do I have a movie for you. Friends, it's high time we take a look at a foreign film, this one from India. Now, my local cinema routinely has a few screens playing Indian films. I don't always go to them, but if I had more spare dough, I would, because they look interesting. Well, a few years ago, I spied this one playing and was intrigued. It was billed as the first Indian space movie, and the trailer I saw was amazing, so I took a chance. I sure didn't know what I was in for, but I figured at least it'd be fun, and boy, did I make a good choice that day. I'm talking about Tik 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 from 2018, not to be confused with this movie about a fashion photographer from 1981. No, this one is a science fiction / disaster / comedy / drama movie inspired by Armageddon. And a way better movie than that one, believe me. This movie was such a hoot, it quickly wormed its way into this bitter old hound's heart. The story goes like this. One fine evening in India, a meteor crashes into a city and causes a bunch of damage. Now, usually this would be the opening sequence in a kaiju movie, but no, this isn't a space monster's egg or anything, it's just a plain old rock. But it is the harbinger of something worse to come, namely a giant-assed asteroid on a collision course with Earth, more specifically, India. It's going to impact the Bay of Bengal, wiping out some 40 million people if something isn't done. Nobody thinks to ask the US or Russia for help, so the Defense Force of India has to stop this thing all on its own before it's too late. And they only have about a week. Hence the title, Tik Tik Tik. They can't organize and evacuate that many people in time without a mass panic, so it's up to the Defense Force to come up with a plan. And they do. They figure they need a nuke to stop the giant meteor, but they don't have one, and an international treaty prevents them from just asking around. But they learn of a secret, illegal nuke on board a space station that belongs to an unnamed Asian power. Yeah, okay, it's China. It's obviously China. but the studio had them blank out the audio and blur out anything that says China. I guess they didn't want to offend anybody, but yeah, it's China. Enter our hero, Vasu, who just happens to be an expert thief, escape artist, and street magician, and martial artist. The government makes a deal with Vasu to wipe out his criminal record if he'll cooperate, so he does, and recruits his two friends who have skills the team will need for success. Complicating the plan, a mysterious bad guy wants this nuke for other purposes, and after the spacecraft launches, he kidnaps Vasu's son in order to blackmail him into sabotaging the mission. So they have 5 days to train these guys how to be astronauts, launch the space shuttle, and then they have just 10 hours to steal the nuke and deliver it to the asteroid. That's cutting things pretty close already, but then they stop to get this. They have to go to this space station in Earth orbit, right? But they wind up crashing on the moon! No, seriously. Oh, God. They crash on the moon. from near Earth orbit, they crash on the moon. No. But you can tell the science is right out the window anyway when you see this. See, the space shuttle didn't have fuel for the 3 main engines. The fuel for those was in the big orange tank that was jettisoned on the way to orbit, so having the shuttle firing engines without the fuel tank is impossible. And they don't fire the whole time the ship is in space either, but well, those are common misconceptions about the shuttle. It really doesn't matter, and then this is India's space shuttle, which is kind of fanciful to begin with, and it has other features not possible on the American space shuttles in real life. And it's a movie. I love this picture. The music is great, especially the theme song. There's some cool fights and stunts. True, the CGI is not quite up to what ILM could do, but, well, some of the CGI is obvious. Most of it holds up, and the spacewalk stuff looks pretty good too. The sets are impressive, the characters likable, there's humor and drama, and the movie features Mission Impossible-style tricks and bluffs and double bluffs and triple bluffs that keep you guessing. And our hero does this cool thing with handcuffs a couple of times, like he's in handcuffs, right? And somehow he gets out of them. Then he throws them at someone and ka-click! Now they're in the handcuffs! It's amazing. Oh, this movie. It's so much fun. Man, why can't Hollywood make something this much fun? I wish they'd make a sequel with these characters. They're that likable. Now, I'd love to buy this movie on Blu-ray, but I can't. Not in the United States, anyway. I can't buy it anywhere. It's not on disc. I can't even buy it digitally. I can watch it on Amazon Prime, finally, but I can't buy it. What the hell? Why do you deny me, India? Seriously, work that out so I can buy a copy, will ya? I mean, come on. Throw a dog a bone. I'm giving Tik 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 3 paws up. The science is all wrong. It's a little dopey, and it's no 2001 or Citizen Kane, but this movie is so much fun. You just won't care about any of that. Trust me. Just sit back and enjoy this picture. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.